It's been a very wet winter in California. While the water is welcome, it's creating a challenge for people who live in some of the coastal areas. This is a video we shot recently in San Clemente. As you may know, there are many large homes that have been built on the fragile sandstone cliffs above the beach. The rain has worsened the erosion in this area, putting some of these homes at risk of collapse. An immediate concern is the railroad track between the beach and the cliffs. This track has been here a very long time. One of the bridges has a sign showing it was built in 1841. This track serves Metrolink and Amtrak trains. Freight trains also come through here. The track has been closed on and off for a couple of months now, and the state is trying to shore up the cliffs with a series of catchment walls. So that's primarily what we came down here to look at. It was a beautiful day, and as you can see, this is a wonderful beach area. The track runs alongside the beach, and there is a trail that runs next to the track. It's for bicycling and for walking, but of course that trail is very muddy these days given all the rain that we've had. As you see through the pictures that we've got here, there are signs everywhere for falling rock. This is not a new thing at San Clemente. Some of the homes here have big walls like this one built to help prevent the erosion, to keep the home and its yard up on the cliff. Some of the homes have staircases that go up from the beach up to the house at the top of the hill. Not all of them do. Only a few have staircases. Clearly, some of the homes are more threatened than others. This one is a good example that's built right into the sandstone cliff. And if you look closely, you can see where the actual foundations of the home have been exposed due to erosion of the sandstone cliff. I'm not a builder, but it's difficult for me to imagine that this home can survive in this condition without some remediation at some point in the future, because the sandstone is very brittle and it will continue to wash away, one would think, from this home. Other homes are in better shape. They're smaller, they're built back further from the cliff, or the cliff is not as steep where they are. This is an example of that. There's obviously been some erosion here. This is what much of the trail looks like as you get further from the pier area. Very muddy, and there's lots of sandbags. There's places where a lot of mud has come down this hill. Other homes are higher up on the cliff and seem to be in better shape than some of the ones closer to the water. Again, lots more places where there's been erosion, lots of mud down on the path, and occasional concrete blocks here and there. This is a photo from Metrolink. This is the most serious area south of San Clemente. 33 piles are being, posts are being driven into the ground for a wall here that will serve as a catchment. there will be several more weeks of work at least in this area south of the San Clemente Pier as the state continues to work to shore up those hillsides and make that track safe. There's also some work going on north of the pier, not at the extent that the work is south of the pier. This is an example of a wall that's been built to keep mud and debris off the track north of the pier. And you can see where the plastic sheeting is covering areas that have eroded in the past and clearly did erode again with the recent rains that we had. So that's our story about our visit to San Clemente and the work that's been going on the railroad track in that area.